I was teaching a lesson and I had a box of crayons and I was passing out the crayons to each of the kids, and each child took one crayon and they looked at me like, what am I supposed to do with this crayon? And I tried to explain to them, you know, they can color with the crayon, and they kept looking at each other and looking back at me and saying, are you sure we can use this on our book? And it was almost as if they had never had a crayon or knew what to do. And so I started putting ideas out on the board and trying to help the kids come up with things, and they all drew exactly the same thing that I was writing on the board. It was almost as if they valued their education so highly that they were afraid that if they made a mistake, it would be wrong. And so it took probably the whole week before they started coming up with their own ideas and were creative.
Probably the one that stuck out to me the most was a child that I actually had spent 2 weeks with. Each trip I went to, I spent the week with him. His name was Steve, and he was 6 years old. And when I saw him, something was wrong with him because he was much smaller than he should have been for his age. But he seemed to be a very healthy little boy and just full of life and full of passion and full of spirit. And then soon after I left in March, he became very ill with kidney failure. And it just got progressively worse. And what broke my heart the most was that there was nothing that they could do for him in Haiti. And he unfortunately lost his battle with kidney failure. But it just broke my heart that if he had lived in a developed country, I know that this wouldn't have happened. And just seeing his passion and the faith that he had like a child, that just inspired me, that even till the end he was, praying his heart out. And just the inspiration he was to so many people was amazing.
Went to the schoolyard early in the morning as the children were gathering, but before they had gone to their classrooms, and they were playing in the schoolyard before the morning exercises. When I walked into the schoolyard, I was mobbed by these children. They almost bowled me over, just trying to hug me and touch me. And I didn't speak their language, they didn't speak my language, but I thought that experience spoke volumes.